Everybody is a victim. Everybody is unnecessarily victimizing himself, their own selves. So much analysis. Kuch dream aata hai. Why I got the nightmare? Why? Always is why. Meditation, I'm not getting experience. Why? Too much. So that is spoiling everybody, every show. Everybody is a victim. Everybody is unnecessarily victimizing himself, their own selves. So much analysis. Kuch dream aata hai. Why I got the nightmare? Why? Always is why. Meditation, I'm not getting experience. Why? Meditation, I'm getting experience. Why? Too much, 3 much, 4 much, not too much. So that is spoiling everybody, every show. I am against all this analysis, Baba. That is my fundamental enlightenment. That's why I am able to help everybody. Stopping their analysis. The art and science of relaxation is very important. After every thought, after every word that you speak, after every thought, you analyze your thought. After every word, you analyze your why you are doing over-analysis. PSSM is anti-analysis. Don't analyze your life situation. Why I am poor, why I am rich. Don't analyze your dream situations. Don't analyze your meditation situations. Go through them. Don't analyze them.
Namaste. A very happy morning, afternoon, and evening to all masters joining from across the world. A very warm welcome to all of you to week 2 of Presence 40-day flagship program by Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. I'm Shirisha Beredi and I'll be the host for the next 2 days. I practice as an advocate in Bengaluru, India, and I also work as program manager at an NGO called Nyaya that works towards making justice accessible. I stepped into this world of meditation with Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation 5 years ago when I just graduated from law school and I was preparing for a competitive exam. I had faced severe burnout. I could not open my books anymore, and that's when I was looking for a source to help me maintain my discipline, come back to studies and everything. Little did I know that one step of registering to this amazing program, a 21-day youth program, would transform my life significantly. It has introduced me to a newer, better version of myself. Earlier in this video, like how Patriji was saying, I used to probably victimize myself a lot. I would crib and whine a lot, complain about why things are going always wrong with me, even though I work hard, things are not great. Even if I get 99 out of 100, I would crib about that 1 mark. From that, I figured out how to move from negative to positive thinking. I used to overthink a lot. I overcame that and experienced true happiness from within. That happiness that I've never felt before, and that joy that was unaffected by anything that was happening outside. And I think that happiness reflected, and later my mom joined to meditation as well. But ever since I've stepped into this world, it's always been a great journey of learning, unlearning, relearning. I didn't know there were so many fears that I had, so many limiting beliefs that I had. With all meditation wisdom, I've been trying to unlearn a lot of them, learn about so many new things, trying to take all good and bad of life with the same equanimity. Now I look at things as okay, thoughts create reality. So if something is bothering me, that means I need to look at what I'm thinking. And instead of cribbing over the challenges, I try to look at what is it trying to teach me. I've moved to a stage of a lot of gratitude for things in life, not just about myself, even others. I'm still learning to get to a great point in self love, but I've come a long way. All of this has been possible for me because of this practice of breath mindfulness meditation and this great community that Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation has built. Several times I've tried to run away because, of course, this is a hard practice that requires perseverance and sincerity every single day. But it's the service with this community and the great friendships that I've built here, the amazing masters like Chandra sir, Rakesh sir, Vani ma'am, who constantly get you back onto track. Every time I've come back with more intensity. I've dwelled deeper into all this knowledge and wisdom. So very deeply grateful for Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation and for introducing this amazing practice, the best gift that I've given myself. With that, let's get into today's meditation practice, my dear friends and masters.
Welcome back, friends. Such a beautiful transformation that we see with everyone who sincerely practices. This young master, Vidisha, the transformation through meditation is significant. So, transformation through meditation is for everyone. Not necessarily only for people who have done everything, achieved everything, and then they want to, go into meditation or dhyana or whatever that we have had. Yoga karmasa kaushalam, for everything, whatever that you want to do, the best, the most performant way you want to have can be achieved through meditation. That's why we say excellence through meditation. So this week, we will talk about the health, the energy, performance, how meditation can help bring all this. Maslow, a psychologist who proposed this hierarchy of needs of every human, said there is fundamental needs everyone want to go through, and it starts with the most basic needs, which is the physical health, physical physiology needs. Like you need to have good physical health, the food, the hunger, all of it, the basic needs has to be taken care of. And then, of course, there are higher needs that needs to be taken care of before you actually start becoming more creative, more, which is the true needs of every human. Want to be creative. Every human want to be creative, want to create something new, want to explore new things. All that happens only when there is the fundamental needs are taken care of. Now, meditation, I realized, is naturally giving up this basic requirements, getting out of fear, getting out of the health issues, which happens naturally when you start consistently practicing. So let's get into meditation, friends, and we'll learn about the how health, energy, and performance, the mental abilities can be significantly enhanced through meditation, right? So as every day we are practicing a breath mindfulness meditation, where the goal is to empty the mind, empty the mind of all thoughts. We have significant number of thoughts, which by observing our simple natural breath, we are naturally bringing down. And as we bring down the thoughts, we experience that emptiness. Thoughts are part of the process. So the moment you recognize your thinking, you go bring back to your attention to the breath. So before that, we start with the heart elevation process. And again, the goal of this heart elevation process is to bring elevated emotions so that we become coherent. We become one with everything and everybody. We experience that higher energy by bringing up these emotions, and we are connecting with everything and everybody with that energy. So we become coherent. And this coherence will lead to deeper meditation and many other benefits. Right, friends? So let's start with an intention that today our meditation, we will go deeper within ourselves. We intend that we connect with that infinite field all around us. We connect with ourselves, our true form, which is that energy, that oneness, that within us. With that intention, let's relax, friends. Close our eyes.
Dear friends, dear masters, with a great intention to connect with ourselves, I'd like you to keep your hands on your chest area and with your eyes closed, specs removed, rest your attention on your beautiful heart, and with a relaxing breath, connect with your heart center. With that slow, relaxing breath, connect with the center of all emotions, which is nurturing all life. With its higher vibrations, your heart center, the seat of all emotions. Feel it. Connect with your heart center. Feel the beat, the rhythm of this loving heart, which is constantly helping you experience life greatly with its emotions of love, compassion, kindness, gratitude, joy.
can you move yourself into a higher emotion by simply imagining or bringing up an experience from your past of love, of joy, of gratitude, of compassion. Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to direct that energy onto everything and everyone on this planet to help them heal, to help them elevate their understanding of life. Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to spread that energy to everything and everyone by making an intention. Where you place your attention, there you place your energy. Feel. We are all deeply interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other. Love, compassion, kindness, joy are all the ways to experience that connection, to move into coherence between body, mind, and this energy, the field. Feel. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Resting your attention at the root of your nose or anywhere on the nose, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath at that point. We are going into powerful group meditation. Observe your natural in-breath and the out-breath. No sounds in the mouth, no forms of any kind in the mind. Meditation is not imagination, is not visualization. Meditation is to empty the mind, observe the breath, and allow yourself to slowly notice the mind becoming less and less of thought. Calming, relaxing. As your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to go into that emptiness, calmness inside of you, all around you. That's energy. When the mind becomes empty, all that energy is channelized into the present moment. Allow yourself to merge into your breath. And allow yourself to experience that greater calmness, emptiness. All emptiness is energy. This is the limitless field of energy, the quantum field of existence. The longer you stay connected to this field of emptiness, the more you resting your mind, the more you dissolve your past. The longer you are in this emptiness energy, that blackness, the more aware you become, the more mindful you become, and be in the present. we are less matter, more emptiness and energy. The longer you stay merged into this field of emptiness, the more insightful you become, the more miraculous experiences you draw into your life, the more meaningful experiences you influence in your physical reality. Stay aware of that emptiness, the darkness, the field of no body, of no thing, the field of light. This is your greater mind. The more you are in this field of emptiness, the more inspired you become, the more intuitive you become. Friends, it's truly an honor and privilege to be exploring higher aspects of life at this time of history. Many are not so blessed. Can you express gratitude to all things and everyone? Express your gratitude to your parents for giving this beautiful connection to life. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge leads to many newer experiences. Give thanks to everyone in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, partners, for helping you learn many things, for helping you experience many things in life. Be deeply grateful to this beautiful nature, the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the angelic kingdom, for filling our lives with inspiration, beauty, energy, and more. Give thanks to everything you use, the technology, all the companies, government systems that support and make our life so comfortable. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and gratitude to this intelligent universe for helping us experience this life. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed.
Recollect your experiences from the sun. How did you feel? What did you see? What have you experienced? And whenever you're ready, with your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, you may open your eyes.
Okay, friends. Yesterday, we were talking in terms of what is emptiness. We learned that quantum physics says we are mostly energy. Now, our thoughts are essentially energy. You can't see, you can't touch, you can't feel thought, right? Now, the number of thoughts that we have, studies have shown we have more than 50, especially people who are highly stressed have 50 to 60,000 thoughts every day, mostly negative. Now, stress is a significant contributor to physical health. You've heard this. Lifestyle, many of the health conditions, chronic diseases are attributed to stress. What is stress? Well, my sister, who is a medical doctor, she would say, and I was going through a lot of health challenges, she would say, you have to bring down your stress. And I asked her, in fact, I was asking myself, what is stress? I don't have stress because I had normalized everything at whatever my lifestyle was as common, that I'm not stressed. Stress means something unusual, something, significant pressure or something that's out of the ordinary. Now, a lot of times we don't recognize what is stress. But when I understood and when I started practicing and I understood the science of it, when I looked back, I saw how my life was before. Every meeting, every criticism or every opposing ideas of mine in the meeting, I would assume so many things. Oh, that person doesn't like me, or that person is out to get me. That person is looking for fast track promotion, so he's looking to undermine me. My boss's feedback would take various shapes in my mind. A lot of assumptions that I would make. When I would call a friend, doesn't pick up or doesn't respond, then so many things could go. I needed some important information from a colleague. They would not respond in time. Then so many assumptions would be made. Customer doesn't respond for a proposal. Then all kinds of imagination that customer is rejected my proposal or is going to escalate. So many things would come not because it is real, but because it was going through a lot of in my mind, in my imagination. So now stress is, by definition, is something that three type of stress. One is physical stress. You go to let's say you are in a building, there is a fire alarm. Now there is a physical danger, right? There is a fire, so you have to save yourself. Now at that point in time, there is nothing else. I'm sure if you're working in some this one, you may have come across these fire drills. So what do they say when you go through a fire drill? Say, don't take anything. Nothing is valuable. Whatever that is there, just leave it and just go to the exits. Because for you to save yourself, everything else just ignore. But you have to act quickly. So get out of the building very, very quickly. So that is physical danger, because there is a physical harm that comes. If there is a street dog chasing you, there's no time to think, right? All you have to do is just either fight it, fight it with a stick for this one, or run away from it. So there is a physical danger. which causes a change in our physiology, the way we behave, the way we act. Right? It's called an emergency response or a flight or a fright response. Because it is important that when there is a physical danger, we need to save ourselves. Now, there is another stress called chemical stress, essentially coming because when you eat something, things that not good for the body, a lot of things that eat up, so it builds up a lot of chemical stress in the body. These unnecessary chemical reactions that happens inside the body releases a lot of things which causes stress to the organs in the body. But the third and the most important stress is called mental stress. Mental stress is precisely what we talk about, I spoke about, because we create so much of danger, supposed danger to whatever. It is not necessary that it is happening, but in our mind, we start correlating so many things. And our mind is running continuously, right? The way our mind works is when there is a thought, it'll look at something that it can relate to and start bringing up those related thoughts and emotions. If you talk to if you're talking to your boss, if your previous interaction with that boss was not cordial or something had happened and you had come out with some bad experience, the next time the boss calls you, first thing that comes is, oh, he's going to talk about this. And then it goes into so many loops of so many different things that would have happened with so many other people. Mind will start trying to correlate with many, many different things. And suddenly it builds up over a period of time. The boss would call for a meeting in the evening. You see a meeting in the morning. And the whole day you will continuously start thinking, okay, what could it be? What is it? He did that, he did this. Now he's going to again shout at me or fire me or whatever. So our mind will continuously keep thinking. It's called as thinking feeling loop. That thought, either creates fear, anger, or whatever, and it leads to another thought which is similar in nature. So this continuous thing, again, you start looking at defending yourself. You start finding all kinds of reasons. How do I, face that meeting with the boss? So all of this is essentially causing significant stress. Now, 95% of our health conditions, chronic health conditions, are because of it's called psychosomatism. The way our psyche is, the soma runs behind that. The psyche, the thinking pattern, this one relates to the way our body behaves. Now, epigenetics says that irrespective of what type of gene is, depending on how your thoughts and feelings, how the neural connections or the commands act, proteins are produced or gene expression happens based on that. Not necessarily just because you have that gene doesn't mean it needs to be expressed. So our psyche is significantly helping or prohibiting the way our body works. So let's understand this energy communications through a few slides. Let me just put up these slides. So, as I said, thoughts are energy. Now, let's understand how these thoughts and this whole communication works on water, right? This Japanese scientist Masaru Emoto did some experiments, and of course, many have reproduced this. So they put up few glasses of water, and they experimented when every day somebody comes, and for each different bottle, some message will be written, and they would express that to a glass of water. For example, in one glass, you have thank you written. So they will say, I'm deeply grateful to you. Thank you for everything. And you express that emotion, not just the thought, you express with that emotion. Second one would be say, you make me sick. You are so horrible. I mean, I hate you. You really make, I don't like you. The third one, there's a lot of love and appreciation happening, right? So all these different, this one, and every day they found, so they under the microscope, for each of these glasses, they took a microscopic pattern of the water molecules, right? How they arrange themselves in that in the water. Now, what they found, right, when each of the glasses with different emotions that are expressed continuously by people for a few days, you can see the crystalline form of the molecules that water got arranged, right? Like when the glass that said thank you, I love you, peace, all these, if you look at the higher emotions, higher level of thoughts that was expressed to the water, their crystalline forms are so beautiful, right? They're well organized. They are like proper. On the other hand, if you see the glass of water where people express saying, you make me sick, the hatred, the evil nature, saw that it's completely disorganized, as you can see here, these two. You fool, right? When you say you fool, and you can see polluted water before, and a glass of polluted water was kept, and they prayed in front of it, gave some proper prayers with that deep love and gratitude. And you can see the water before the prayer was like this, and after the prayer, it again beautiful crystalline forms. Now, what is the importance of this? Our body essentially is made, 70% is made up of water. In fact, the entire planet, if you see, 70% is filled with water. So is our body. And that goes to the level of a cell. Every cell, 70% is made up of water. Now, if our thoughts, if we have stressful thoughts of, the guilt, shame, and this one, what those water structures will be. Instead of having the gratitude, self-love, the compassion to ourselves or to others, when our thoughts are predominantly depending on one, that's what the water would look like, right? So let's understand this stress and why this is, our lifestyle is, making stress. I spoke about these 3 types of stress. Now, the stress is not just leading to health, but it's also how our energy gets drained. How many of us feel end of the day, by 5, 6, before meditation, especially for new people here, by end of, 5 p.m., 4 p.m., you start feeling tired. You start wondering, I just have to make it to the end. Many times I would, a lot of days, by mid lunch, I would just get tired. I would say, when will this day end? So that energy gets a lot of, depleted when you are when you have a stressful lifestyle. The moods and temperaments, they all get, impacted. So stress comes in because our thoughts and again, the mental stress has many, many reasons. So what happens during stress? Let's understand this, right? Any type of stress, whether it's a physical stress or a mental stress or chemical stress, whatever stress, our body is designed in such a beautiful way. In fact, it's a highly intelligent system. Whenever there is a danger, whether perceived or real, the body activates its fight or flight mode. That means if there is a fire alarm, I have to get ready to run. I have to escape the fire. If I have to fight a dog, I have to get ready with necessary instruments and I have to make sure I am strong enough. If someone is coming to hit you, you either get ready to fight back or run away from that. In both conditions, you need to have a lot of energy, a lot of strength. That means the muscles have to become stronger. So what happens in the body? Our sympathetic nervous system gets activated. Sympathetic nervous systems is where the body, the mind, the brain directs the different parts of the organ to act. A lot of cortisol and adrenaline gets dumped in the body. These cortisol and adrenaline gives a lot of energy where it's required. Your muscles become strong. Your heart starts pumping because a lot of blood needs to go in. When there is a lot of danger, when there is a fight, you find extraordinary strength. There was this case where a mother found her child, get stuck under a heavy truck, and would have got crushed. That mother found the extraordinary strength, and she single-handedly lifted the truck and pulled the child out. When there is danger and you see that there's so much of this one, then you suddenly find extraordinary strength. And that is because the cortisol gets dumped and then the muscle, and there's a lot of energy that gets in. Again, the amygdala becomes active, the feeling center. There's a lot of, you become very, very attentive to all the emotions. The pupils get dilated, because you have to be, alert for a lot of things. You have to watch out. The heart, as I said, starts beating, pumping a lot of blood. Now, these are the physical responses. This is how the body is designed, and it is required because you need to do all of it. And just like in the emergency response, where you don't need, they'll say, leave out your laptop, leave out all your stuff, because that's not required. In that, you have to save, if you have to survive, you have to leave all of it. You don't carry it because it becomes a burden. So just like that, the body also says, hey, I don't need immune conditions. Right now, I don't need to fight the immunity in my body. I don't need digestive systems. I don't need to digest the food. Everything has to be focused on either fighting or running away. So things that are required gets a lot of attention. Where it is not required, stops working. So it is essentially, we are saying the body is out of balance because you need to respond. So there is something that needs to be prioritized higher. So the normal functioning of the body is compromised. And for a specific reason, right? That's how the body is working. Now, while this is good when there is the real danger, body is also designed to calm down through parasympathetic nervous system when the danger is past. When the dog stops chasing, then you calm down. When the fire you have escaped, then you are calming down. There is, you don't need to run anyway. So the body needs to cool down and come back to balance. However, now our stress is not just the physical stress. Every time there is some challenge, something that happens, you start worrying about what's going to happen in future. When somebody makes a comment on you, you continuously start thinking, why is that person saying this? Did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? You start recollecting everything that was done, every conversation that you have had in the recent past. If somebody is just staring at you, then you start looking at, what did I do wrong? I mean, did I wear something odd? Or did I say something that made that person, look at me? Or maybe I'm not good enough. Now, many of this, we take it for granted and we continue to think there is some danger. Now, when the mind doesn't differentiate between a physical danger versus a perceived danger. For the mind, whether it is real or the physical one, or something that you have assumed or something that you have been thinking, it will act the way it would act when there is a danger, the emergency response, or the fight or flight response. Many of us carry this, something, in your childhood or in your growing days, somebody would comment and make fun of you. And if you had got deeply embarrassed because of that, that emotion is carried through your life, and you start, rejecting a lot of things, because of that. Because the moment that trigger comes, your mind goes back to those days and says, hey, why I don't want to get commented again. I don't want to be made fun of in public. This is public speaking, or this one is one of the big stress, because there is fear out of the past experiences. So our stress response, which is essentially meant to be temporary, becomes a permanent feature because you're continuously worried about something or the other. How, what is my, if suddenly there are a lot of news about economy and you start ruminating on, okay, whether my job is safe, whether my, somebody is going to take over my work. Oh, AI is coming. I mean, so much of drama that's happening. Oh, AI is working. Everybody will lose job. So what? In fact, we're grateful that there is a lot of, unnecessary, routine work gets automated. We have better opportunity to do some more creative work. You can look at how to use the AI to do things better. Instead of spending days to working on the presentation, you use AI to generate lot more content for your presentation. Make it more beautiful. So our mental stress is based on what we are thinking and feeling, and that goes on for too long, and the body is impacted because of this. Now, where does meditation come in? Meditation is helping us to bring back the balance on a daily basis. The moment you start practicing meditation, and of course, there's significant research on this, meditation helps us to activate the parasympathetic nervous system naturally. There is a balance, and that is where, again, if you look at our human body, it is so beautifully designed. There is sympathetic nervous system, and there is, to counter it, there is a parasympathetic nervous system. One, to activate the body because we have to take actions on a daily basis. But then there is a balance to it by the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms down the body, allows the body to rest and rejuvenate. Now, meditation, people who practice for 6 weeks or more consistently, studies have shown that the body is, this parasympathetic nervous system is regularly activated. It brings homeostasis to the body, that is, brings balance to the body. The second aspect is meditation improves or optimizes the feel-good hormones, the dopamine, the serotonin, the endorphins. All these, I mean, these are called happy hormones. When dopamine is, when you're feeling rewarded, when you have some excitement in your this one, dopamine gets generated. Makes you feel good, calms down the body. Serotonin, again, another feel-good hormone. It moves you away from anxiety, depression, and so on. Now, meditation, people who practice meditation, they've found that these feel-good hormones are significantly increased. Of course, meditation, because we are going inwards, helps us to become more compassionate to ourselves. We find ourselves, our true self. And of course, the fundamental nature of meditation, we are bringing down all those thousands of thoughts. A lot of these ruminations are slowly coming down. When we are, some people have said, I get a lot of thoughts when I am meditating. But in fact, those are thoughts already there. But what with meditation, it allows you to observe that there are those thoughts coming in. And what can we do with it? By merely letting it go, merely observing that, okay, these thoughts are coming, and you are bringing back your attention to the breath. You are letting go a lot of these thoughts. You are slowly disconnecting from all these past experiences. So the moment there is reduction in mental rumination, then you become completely present. We are no longer, the worry of because of the past experiences completely goes away. A lot of fear goes away. A study that shows that amygdala, which is the fear center, shrinks with the regular practice of meditation. So friends, meditation, and when all of this happens, of course, our physical health will improve significantly. Ask any doctor, we say, we actually prevent, if the body is beautifully designed to, work, very, very harmoniously. Everything is there in the body to work very this one. When the cells die, the cells regenerate automatically, unless we interfere with our stress, our thoughts, our feelings. We saw in the first week how the brain waves changes with meditation. Many times we go into the delta state. People say, you need good sleep. Doctors say, good sleep will help you rejuvenate. In a good sleep, when you say good sleep, means you are going to delta state, theta delta states, which actually allows your body to heal. Many have a few also may have said, I feel sleepy during meditation. But in fact, it's you are maybe going to the delta state, and which is essentially helping you to heal the body naturally. You are allowing the body to heal by itself. So of course, we'll talk more about this as we go into rest of the week. Essentially, meditation is bringing down the stress that you probably have normalized. A lot of times we go in traffic and we feel that, okay, there's so much happening. By the time we reach office itself, you would feel that, okay, you are tired. Because those are trigger points of a lot of our mental ruminations. Meditation is helping us to calm that, bringing down the stress. When stress is reduced, naturally the physical health significantly improves. I used to suffer from migraine for so many years. When I look back, the bronchitis that I was suffering for 25 years was highly flared up when there is a lot of stressful situations, either at work or at home or any other situation. And most of this was my own imagination. And I didn't know how to control it. Most of us are struggling with that. And that is where meditation helps. Because this process is so beautiful that it allows your mind to calm down naturally. All we have to do is stick with it. Every day showing up helps us to naturally take out 6 weeks, end of 6 weeks, you will feel the difference. And of course, we continue the practice, because just like any other practice, our mind is essentially being conditioned by our environment. If we stop meditating, of course, our mind gets influenced more and more by the environment, and we go back into the same mode. So consistent practice significantly improves. Most of Buddhasios who have been practicing can tell, their physical health is the most fundamental way that gets the benefit that they get with the meditation. Because it means you can do a lot more. You don't want to be calling in sick every day or every other to office. So what do? We try to go through with it. So friends, meditation helps you to move away from all of this significantly, to feel that you are the body that you need for a lot of activity, a lot of things that you want to experience is naturally taken care of. All right. So thank you, and we will. So Sobornika, do you have any announcements?
No, sir.
Okay. So friends, we will come back. So thank you for listening. If there is any questions, we can answer that. Yes.
Shall we bring them to panelists?
Yes. Yes, go
Am I
ahead.
audible? Yeah.
Yes, madam, go ahead.
Yeah. I just felt I don't know. This is my feeling. When I'm trying to concentrate during meditation, the music feels too distracting. When I'm just trying to kind of I mean, yeah, I'm a beginner and I have been trying to meditate. I was just using the mindfulness meditation where it is not required that I need to have an empty state. There it is said that the natural state of the brain is to wander, and the entire process of meditation is to bring back the focus back onto breathing whenever your mind starts wandering. I was used to that methodology, and now I'm trying to incorporate what is being taught here, which is trying to achieve that empty state even for a fraction of a minute or fraction of a second. But the music feels a little too loud. I don't know whether I should say loud. It is distracting. Is it my personal uh, issue, or is it scientifically designed? The music, is there some science behind it? I just wanted to know.
Yes. So we are doing the same process, madam. Our mind, when there is wandering, what we are doing is we are bringing back attention to the breath. Right? The thoughts are come. When the thoughts are coming, you bring back attention to the breath. What you're saying is at that point in time, you are experiencing that emptiness. And when you experience emptiness, you stay with it. Right? Because you go beyond your mind.
Right.
That is a goal, because that breath mindfulness meditation is helping us to go beyond your mind. Right?
Exactly.
So the process is the same, but with the goal of experiencing that emptiness. That's all, right? And that is again happening naturally. You're not trying to concentrate and saying, visualize yourself to go into emptiness. That emptiness will happen naturally.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the first point. Now the second, the music. Music, what we have seen, music is again they different. Since you're a beginner, because you're maybe used to different things, my suggestion is for this entire 40 days, practice with it and experiment. Right?
Yeah, I'm open to it. I was just wondering
music,
if there is any.
What we have found is there are a few things that helps enhance the meditation practice. One is group practice. We're coming together, whether it's physically or virtually. Coming together and practice increases the meditation experiences. Second is music. Music definitely helps. Now you can experiment. You can do, and in the app there are different music as well. You can experiment with it.
Okay.
But stay with it, because again, there are a lot of science also how
Huh.
music is bringing the mind
Therapeutic.
therapeutic, right? So there's science behind that too. But music helps. So initially, sometimes what happens is, if you know the music, you might feel that you tend to follow. But again, if you remember that this is also a thought, and you bring back your attention without saying that, okay, trying to analyze it, then you will get you will go through with it also.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much.
Right? But otherwise, how has been your this one last 8 days?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, as you said, at least I want to be consistent, want to show up, come what may, and I'm not at least noticing drastic changes, and I have had major health issues in the past, and now I'm struggling with my sleep. So that I just want that to be addressed, because that is causing a lot of chaos in my routine, and hopefully this should help me sleep better, calm my nerves and sleep better. So right now I haven't noticed any major change in my sleep pattern, but yeah, I want to give this a serious try and stick with it for 40 days, and I will continue definitely if it benefits me.
Sure. Sleep is one of the most what do you call as the low-hanging fruit benefit of meditation. Many have expressed, people who have had insomnia and this one struggling for years, within 3 weeks or 4 weeks, now they start sleeping very, very comfortably.
Yeah.
I mean, my experience has been that it's not that I in fact, my sleep requirements have come down. But the sleep that I have becomes, beautiful. I started observing that, within a minute or two, I'm into deep sleep. Wonderful. So stay with it.
Yeah. And yeah, after I've had my major setbacks in my health, I kind of ruminate over it, and there is a lot of negative thought that I may again get ill. So that is what is, I think, I want to work on that and kind of bring those thoughts down.
Yeah, so it'll bring down. So a few things that we want to be doing. One is, of course, practice itself. Because as you're practicing, when the thoughts are coming, as you are letting it go, not trying to analyze why those thoughts are coming, that is something that we do. Right? Second is, we want to be, reading, right? I mean, we spoke about this, the wisdom, so meditation, wisdom, and experience sharing.
Right.
These three becomes a core part of this, this path, because it really helps us to know some of the past experiences without any emotions attached. Recognize that there is some past, and then and anything that we are experiencing now, there is a reason for it, right? So that understanding will again help us to learn through those experiences rather than trying to worry about it. Okay?
Yeah.
Louis Hay's book, Heal Your Life, is an amazing book.
Yeah, I have read
so,
that. Yeah.
So again, if you can read back, if it comes with a different perspective. And of course, there are many other books you can read.
Yeah. I recently came across this The Mind Body Cure by Bal Pava, that gave a lot of insights about what you just explained today, like the sympathetic, parasympathetic nervous system, and that is something that people may read. A lot of things that you explained, I could relate to that book.
Yeah, Mind to Matter is another book. I would say,
yesterday you mentioned, right.
It's another book that you would want to read. So,
yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, Sani madam.
Hello, Rakesh sir, and everybody. Good evening.
Yes.
I just wanted to say that I had a wonderful experience today and I wanted to share it with everybody.
Okay. You want to come switch on your video?
Okay.
1 second.
I don't know how
Can
to. I don't think there's an
Can you
option
can
to
you
switch.
can you promote her to the panel, Subarnika?
Promoted.
You'll accept.
Yeah.
Yes. Now you should be able to turn on video.
Oh yes.
Yes, Sani.
Hello. So today I felt my body, it was like rocking from side to side and then forwards and backwards. So usually I meditate with like a pyramid. I put it here. I usually meditate with a pyramid on my head. But today I was rocking so much that the pyramid like fell down. But that I noticed that it fell down, but it didn't disrupt my meditation, which was really good. And like I saw like shortly after that, I think I saw these like dark colors of like purple and green. And it was just like I don't know, it was just so nice to see colors because that's my first time seeing colors in a meditation experience. And then whilst meditating, I felt really warm, but my room is very cold. Like I like even now I feel cold. Like I just went to go turn on the radiator. So I don't know, I just felt really good. Yeah.
Wow. Feels good.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. So, how long you been practicing meditation? Tell a bit
Originally
about yourself.
I started when I was in year 9 summer. So that was when I was very consistent in going into year 10 as well. So I think that must have been in 2023, 2022 in that time. And then I joined a new school and like it's a boarding school, so it's not like I have the comfort of my home or like with my parents to keep me on track with them. Like I'm not surrounded by the meditation all the time or like surrounded by Amma or Nana doing like the meditation or my brother. So I found it very challenging coming to this school because like it just wasn't here meditation, but I'm finding my feet again and I've joined this program to build the consistency to carry on meditating. So yeah,
Wonderful.
yeah.
We look forward to hearing more of your experiences. Okay. It's great to see youngsters practicing meditation, and it helps, of course, when nobody's telling. When you practice, then you have a lot more experience because you are doing it for yourself, not for somebody else,
Yeah.
right? So you do it for your own growth, your own transformation. I'm sure you'll experience and you'll share a lot more in the coming days. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Hope you are joining the AMR.
The AMR. I think they're doing one in the UK
Yes,
soon.
the UK one.
So my dad is trying to allow me to come off school for a few days to do that. So
Okay.
like I think I'll be able to come. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to come. So yeah,
Wonderful.
I'm excited.
Wonderful. Thank you. All right. Anyone else has any questions would like to?
Sir, we have some questions in chat and Q&A.
Okay. Okay, somebody's asking, my friend mom is facing more knee pain. Can you please explain how meditation can help? Of course, ask them to come and practice. Two things that can happen, right? One, of course, meditation will help significantly alleviate the pain. Of course, there is healing that can happen. And you may find a reason why that knee pain or whatever that is going through. So ask them to practice. There was this, I had at some point, initial months of my practice, about close to a year, I had a significant tooth pain. I knew, going back from my past experiences, I realized it must be something to do with the root, because I've had many root uh, uh, canal problems that I had to fix. Now, since I came into meditation and I started recognizing that we can heal ourselves, everything is within my body. Body has ability, and I have to allow it. I started looking to see why that pain is. And the moment I read the Louise Hay's Heal Your Body, I mean, there's many books she has written. One of them is that Heal Your Life. The other book is Heal Your Body. Basically goes into potential life situations which is essentially causing some condition. And one of the things that said was the root, if you have issues, or the tooth issues you have, could be because of the way you are either holding off decisions or you're too strong on your decisions. And precisely at that point in time, I was struggling with some decision. I'd made up my mind, but I was not taking action on it. And the moment that I took action on it and just let go of that, in 2-3 days, that pain disappeared. So there are many, again, it's all psychosomatic. So we have to do so. And when we start practicing meditation, many things will get revealed. Of course, if like my migraine, like my bronchitis, which I was suffering for more than 20-25 years, it might naturally disappear too as you're just practicing. 80-90% of them will go away just by practicing. Right? So consistent practice. Let her join. Even now you can start. Okay. The question on meditation flares up negative thoughts. I explained this earlier. It's not that meditation is flaring up with negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are there. You're becoming aware of it, which is good. You're observing now. The first step to any healing is the awareness. The moment you start becoming aware that you are going through these negative emotions or negative thoughts, all we do is just let go of it. You recognize that it is there, and then instead of trying to find answers or looking why it is coming, as we are doing our practice, any thoughts come, whether it's positive or negative, we are just letting it, just thanking it, letting it go, and bring back our attention to the breath. So that will naturally let go many things. Okay. So I think there's a question by Ganesh. So our fingers, crossing our fingers basically, and crossing our legs is essentially to keep our body still as much as we can. Right? Keeping our body comfortable and then second is just to bring down the energy circuit, the body. So that's why we do it. Observing breath, I think we've been telling, please go back and see the first few days, 2-3 days of our session, the whole practice, why we observe the breath. Right? Okay, any other question? Thank you, friends. We will meet back again tomorrow. for another session. And again, we'll go through some of the things like in the next few days about energy, this sleep, how do we improve immunity, all of it. All right. And how do we improve our mental abilities? So see you again tomorrow. Thank you.
Believe in yourself.